want to welcome you to the White Rock Church. Our doors are open to our community people at all times because we want our church to be at the heart of what's taking place here, of the community itself. So welcome here to the White Rock Church and to the mayor and all who are with him.
Reverend Shaw, thank you so very much for having us at White Rock. We are dedicated and committed to doing everything we can to improve the quality of life for people in our city. And as you look around the audience, you probably notice that there is a conspicuous absence of television cameras. The reason you don't see them here is because we didn't invite them. Because this is not a photo opportunity for the mayor and for a bunch of folks that work with us so that we can get on television and say everything is okay. When the TV cameras come, the nature of the meeting changes. If the TV camera walked in our room right now, somebody would follow it in here, and somebody would be determined to get on television tonight. So you know what they do? They act out. How many people think shootings this year are more than shootings last year? Raise your hand if you think there are more shootings this year than last year. Shootings this year are down 7% over last year. How many people think last year we had more homicides in the city than any other year in the history of this city? Raise your hand. There's a bunch of people. How many people here think if we have 6,800 police officers, if we had 8,000 police officers, homicides likely to go down? How many people believe that? No, nobody believes that. They figured that out. The day the faith community was out in force, I think it was a Friday night. It was a Friday night all over the city. Reverend, we didn't have a shooting for 72 hours. That might be the longest period of time we've gone in 10 years without a shooting. And these were men and women of faith going out on the corners praying and asking God's intervention in the lives of people. We are a challenged country in some ways. And this is not a Philadelphia problem. It isn't a Commonwealth of Pennsylvania problem. This is a national problem. It isn't even an urban problem. I was stunned when Governor Rendell at a press conference in Harrisburg gave me this little piece of information. Said the number of people in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania who have died as a result of gun violence in the last 4 or 5 years has increased 52%, not including Philadelphia and Allegheny County. Can you imagine a 52% increase in homicides, not counting Philadelphia? Which is the reason you have mayors and county commissioners and state representatives and elected and community leaders all over the Commonwealth saying it's time to do something about these gun laws. It isn't just Philadelphia. The commissioner and I say all the time, you can't have a good year in homicides. You cannot have a good year. But you can report these things so that people think there's something special going on that isn't going on. The reporting is such that if you didn't know any better, you would think the violence is unprecedented, and it's not. I'm not for this aggressive stop and search, or what is it, Commissioner? Stop and frisk, where in some neighborhoods you could get stopped for almost nothing. In other neighborhoods you might never get stopped. No separate rules. I don't want any special rules for any special neighborhoods. No special rules. We don't believe that simply going out hiring a bunch of police officers is going to solve the problem of shootings. It's not going to solve the problem of shootings.